Oh, good afternoon everyone and welcome back to Wayne's Outdoors, you outdoors freaks. It's Friday afternoon, it's just gone 3 o'clock, I'm back on the big pit. I think this might be, we'll see how it goes this week. If I don't get any luck this week, I might go and fish a couple of my other lakes for a few weeks, just so I can get a bend in the rod. Obviously this is going to be my main winter water anyway, so I've got plenty of time to fish this in the weeks coming up. Well, crappy old weather. I mean, I'm absolutely drenched, but everything's set up. I've got the little bibby with me today just because it was easier and quicker to put up in the rain. I've got my tarp up over the top of it, so it's not going to get any wetter than it already is. That's going to dry out over the weekend. Got my tarp, I've got a massive peak. I've got about a 3-foot peak over the front. 2 side windows I can keep open because they've got peaks over them. I'd probably open the back ones if I needed to, but I'm going to leave it like that for now. I've just got to get my rods out and then I'm going to get changed. Back to 3 rods, but I haven't got my other Shimano reel. That's gone back to Shimano. It come out of the box, wouldn't spool properly, wouldn't oscillate properly, so Shimano have took it back. They're probably going to end up replacing it. So I've got one of my old reels, and so I'm just going to have a random reel. I don't normally like doing that, it messes with my OCD a little bit, but I'd rather have 3 rods out than 2 rods when I've got a rod sat in the rod bag with no rod on it. So yeah, let's flip you around. And here we are, it's a familiar view. See if I can show you my peak. And my peak goes right out there, look. Massive peak, look. Still not even there. Happy days. That's where we are. I'm just going to get my rods out, get my rods sorted out. Once my rods are sorted out, I'm going to get changed, I'm going to put my dry clothes on, and then I'm going to have a relax. So I'll bring you back when my rods are out. Oh, it's 4:30, all the rods are out. Left hand rod is on OG Fish supercharged 18mm bar hooker with a Maxwell Hatch wafter. Middle rod and right hand rod are on Balance Tigers over Particle. Left one is over Oily and Chop. If I start getting tensed out on the left hand rod, then I will go over to Tigers. And now I really am wet, I'm absolutely drenched, so I'm going to get changed and then I'm going to get my stove and everything out and I'm going to have a coffee. Come on, see one. Come on the cart, come on the Parker Baits. Don't forget, Parker Baits. If you want 10% off your first order, use my code Haynes Outdoors at checkout on Parker Baits online. Make your first order a big order, it makes sense, you're saving money. Join the Parker Bait wave, you will not regret it, I promise you. It really is the freshest bait in the game. It's unbelievable. Get on it. And their particle range as well, unbelievable. Get on it. Wind hacking in, rain coming down, low pressure. Does it get any more carpy? Fingers crossed for the weekend. Right, it's 5:45 and I have just had one. Nice size one. Could be one of the You see that one show there as well. I just had one lump out, literally basically where that was, but just to the left, so not too far from my spot that's over there really. Yeah, brilliant sign, absolutely excellent sign. One roll and one come clean out, so within, you know, a minute of each other. Brilliant. Rain's easing off in a bit, and then we just got a chance of showers until tomorrow evening when the rain's coming back, and then chance of showers Sunday. I'm gonna make some food in a minute. Go away, wasp. Batted him away. Hopefully he never went in my welly. Right, I'm going to keep watching. I'm going to make some food and I'll update you if I see anything else. Feeling real confident now. I was feeling confident anyway, but even more confident now. I know they're not too far from my spot already. Evening everyone. Just had some dinner. It's just coming up at 7 o'clock. As you can see, I'm on my own today. I've got no fairy little pest with me. Now, she's still with us, but she's not in a very good way. We had the vets today, and well, they've booked her in for scans in 2 weeks to scan her, all the lumps, to scan her lungs, to see if she's got any masses in her lungs. Obviously if she has, you know, they're not going to be able to operate on her to fix her hernia that she's got because of her age. And if she's got lumps in her lungs as well now, if it is cancer, which the vet, you know, sort of seemed to think it, didn't say it, but I could tell. I think it is, and I think she thinks it is. She took her for an ultrasound and she came back and she was like a little bit sheepish, and she was like, well, no more, we've got to x-ray her, but appointment's in 2 weeks. I don't even think it's 2 weeks. Monday the 24th, so 2 weeks Monday I think it is, or something. But she's getting worse and she's just not herself. And although she shows little signs of herself, she's not herself. And you know, I think she's getting well. I don't know if she'll be with us in 2 weeks. Gonna break my heart. You know, I've had her since she was 7 weeks old. She's 13 plus now. And I'm only going to do I was going to do the weekend, but I've just spoke to Mrs. Haynes Outdoors, and she said she's just, you know, she's just not herself. And so I'm going to go, just do tonight. Everything's just, you know, do tonight. Pack up in the morning, go home in the morning, and then we'll see what happens in the week. But you know, if she's still with us next weekend and she's no better, or you know, she's getting worse still, then obviously I won't fish next weekend. I'll stay at home with Mrs. Haynes Outdoors and Fluff. Little pest. I mean, you know, it's inevitable, isn't it? You buy into these relationships with animals, and you know they're going to go one day. It's just not very nice when it happens. Little blimmin' pest. She had a good life though. Outdoors all the time. Anyway, just a little update. So with any luck, we'll have one today, we'll have one tonight or in the morning, and then we'll pack up and go home and see how she's getting on. Catch you in a bit. Morning everyone. 7 o'clock. Obviously no fish. I'm definitely in the area again. And start the slow pack up and get home to that furry little pest. I'll catch up with you in a bit. Right, it's 8 o'clock. Everything's packed up and in the car, apart from what you can see there. My middle spot is slicking up out there a little bit at the moment. That's the particle spot, so I mean that could be anything grubbing around out there. You know, it's probably rudd, roach, tench, could be carp. I'd like to think it is. The mist rolling across the lake. I'm just going to start packing the rods up now. She'll leave the middle one till last. Never know. Like I've said before, I've never ever, the whole years I've been fishing, I've never had that last minute bite, last rod out bite. Never had it. Maybe this could be the time, who knows? But I'm going to slowly start packing the others up. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, well, it's just coming up to 9 o'clock and that's it. I'm all packed up. Just got to take the rods to the car, just making sure I haven't left anything behind. It's all clean and tidy, all the rubbish is picked up. There's the lake. It's looking still and calm out there today. No one out on the water yet. Don't know if anyone else had anything in the night. I haven't heard anything. Just a quick overnighter. Go home. Go and check that the little furry pest's okay. And I'll see you next time. So until next time, Haynes Outdoors out.